Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And I continue with Elex, Blind. Now I'm going with Caja to the next Elex deposit. She's clearly in no hurry. But oh well, she has warned me that there are supposedly many mutants around. But I have not encountered such heavy of an opposition up until this moment. Okay, she's just slowly walking without a care in the world. And where are those horrible quantities of mutants that she warned me about?
The Elex is here. Either I'm getting more attuned to the Elex, or this is the biggest deposit I have ever found.
Okay. The opposition was surprisingly sparse, all things considered, unless they are going to attack right now and I have to defend her or something.
Did it work?
Wait. I can hardly breathe.
Are you alright?
Give me a moment. Don't you feel anything at all?
No.
Maybe it's just me. I could sense something here, but I don't yet know what it means. I thought it must affect other people on some level at least. Why did this talent pick me?
About the side effects of Elex.
Yeah?
Here, I have some mana for you.
Thank you.
You just got lucky.
Lucky? I thought I was going crazy. Thank you for coming with me to this place. When you said you'd help me, I wasn't sure about you. But you've been true to your word.
I do what I say.
Yeah. You should know people who keep their word like that are rare. You're strong. Mentally, I mean. I bet you could achieve anything you put your mind to. Maybe you can resist whatever the Elex is trying to do. Whereas I look at these mutants and I wonder, is that going to be me one day?
Do you still need to find more traces of Elex?
Yeah, there was something there in the background when I probed that Elex deposit. I don't know what it is that I felt. Not yet. I know of another place we can try, but it's likely to be pretty dangerous. These big Elex deposits always are. Just give me a little time. As soon as I can locate it, I'll tell you where we need to go. That was great.
Okay, so presumably it's once again time dependent. She will need a bit of time to think about it, and then she will tell me herself when she finds it. Okay, let me go back to Origin and talk with that mechanic about the Alb radar.
Harley is going to repair my crashed raider.
Land and sky, we shall face them. If anyone can get the raider in the air again, it's Harley. You see, your knowledge, the skills few have here in Origin, together we are stronger. And you have proven my vision true. I had no doubt when I saw you that you would be successful. And now, we come to the part of our agreement that is under my control. It was my task to prepare Origin for your arrival. Now, it is yours. I hope you use it wisely. Lead us to a safe future, where peace is possible again.
If I am to lead, then you must follow my choices.
We will follow, and we will hope.
Okay. Well, I do intend to blow most of my money on Elex again.
What goods have you got?
Yes, of course.
Because really, why not? It seems such a no-brainer that it actually makes little sense to me that the developers allow you to do something like this. But it isn't like, can you really call it an exploit if they clearly intended it to be like that? Like, they programmed it so that they replenish their whole inventory each time you talk to them. So, like, I'm not sure what to think about that. Is that an oversight? Or, okay, I am selling this because I won't be able to have that much strength anytime soon. Yeah, and I might sell this as well, because this is actually better, like straight up better, because it's on level 1 and it's already better, whereas this is on level 2. I think I might actually sell all of those. Like, I don't see myself using a grenade launcher anytime soon, or like probably ever, now that I have thrown my lot in with the berserkers. Not much, it seems. So I guess let me proceed with the main quest then and see where it takes me. Okay, so it takes me to the border of Zakor. But before I do, I will return to Goliet for training. Okay, so I pretty much I'll put some points into this aspect of the warrior. Plus 50 melee weapons. It's not that great because I'm not that great with melee weapons to begin with. I'll upgrade mana for now and keep the rest of the skill points in reserve for when I upgrade my actual attributes.
Teach me something.
Yes.
Okay, this requires Constitution. That's not great, to be honest. Okay, I'll keep the rest in reserve, and I'll go to Sestag and see if he has anything to say. And if not, then I just go north to find that Elexetor.
The survival of our people matters above all else.
Okay, so he has nothing to say.
We should go. It's dangerous here.
Oh, I've never actually gotten onto the dam because it was too dangerous for me before. There were monsters that were a little too strong. But now, I probably should be able to get up there, right? So I'll try that. So there might be something interesting up there. Okay, that's still not going particularly great.
care of it. Look out!
Are those hostiles or? Yes, they are. Right?
Is someone gonna help me with this asshole?
We will fight together. I've seen these buildings before. I wonder what they were good for. I wonder why only part of the building used to have walls. What do you do with a house without walls?
What? What is she talking about? This gas station has walls all around. I guess maybe she's talking about the canopy.
You're going down.
Time to teach you a lesson.
That's one down.
Be careful.
Don't be fooled by those.
You're going down.
The rotting remains of a long-gone civilization.
Only Kalan knows the way to salvation, and in the port, this stronghold in Edan. He promises you food, training, protection, and a future. Join us and find your...
A detonator? Interesting. That looks like possibly a quest item.
That one's mine.
I'm in.
Okay, I'll go towards the tower here.
We had better hurry up and get out of here, and fast.
And why is that exactly? Once again, grenades on the top, and once again they're actually useless to me, but I will pick them up anyway. Oh, for okay, finally, it is a large bag of Elexit. It is slightly more useful to me than grenades, I guess. probably still not worth the time investment, but I do have a feeling of satisfaction now that I have got it, so I guess that is important to me.
I wonder what this place used to be. Going on, you forget how beautiful it really is here.
Okay, those are not hostiles.
You don't often meet other people here. So, do you want to tell me who you are and where you came from? Abessa or Ignadan?
From Abessa.
Really? Tell me, did you happen to come across a suggester called Raynor during your travels? He's out there searching for new recruits and was supposed to report here. But we've gone through an entire cycle here and haven't heard from him. So, have you seen Raynor?
Yes.
Yes.
Really? Do you know what he's been doing out there for so long?
Like you said already, he's looking for new recruits.
Good to know. Thank you for the information. So, with that out of the way, what brings you here?
What are you doing?
Force recon. We're making sure the Albs don't try to attack Ignadan through Abessa. Well, we were. But we just lost one of our obs posts to reavers. So the question is, do we stay or do we go? Until our commander decides if we're taking the post back or hightailing it home, our mission is on hold.
Who are you?
My name is Edan. I'm a cleric legate from Ignadan, loyal to the Hort, unlike the other clerics here in Abessa. I mean, if the ones in the Dome City would lend a hand, end of problem.
Why won't the clerics here help you?
The clerics in the Dome City haven't been true clerics for some time now. They've started believing Abessa is a state. I've heard they're even letting Albs into their city. We're trying to protect Magalan from Albs, and they're busy setting up house with them.
Sounds like you don't get along too well with them. The reavers have been cleared out of your observation post.
Good work. You should report that to Albert. The fueling station was supposed to be his outpost after all. I'll see you around.
I found a detonator at the fueling station.
Now that you should give back to Albert. He needs it.
What are you doing out here so far from Edan? Spying for the warlords, are you? Come to cast some of your Elex magic?
Our magic is based on mana, not on Elex.
I'll take your word for it. Whatever makes it work, I'm guessing the Berserkers are no friends of the Reavers. If so, I could do with your help.
Why are you here?
Force recon. We're keeping an eye on what's going on here in Abessa. We can't match the Albs for numbers, but if we can predict where they'll attack, then we can focus our forces where they are needed and make them pay. If we bloody their noses, it'll buy us time.
You're certain the Albs will attack you?
Conquest is in their DNA. Power, conquest, and destruction is all they want. So we'll stop them here before they can reach Ignadan. If all else fails, we'll draw them here and then blow the dam. The water will hit the Albs with the force of Kalan's fist, leaving none behind.
What? First of all, that doesn't work because I'm pretty sure Zakor is upriver, so the flooding, if they broke the dam, it would have flooded this way, but the Albs would be coming from this way as well. So how would that even help?
Won't flooding Abessa kill innocent people?
This is a war for the soul of Magalan. We must sacrifice the few for the many, then so be it. We cannot allow ourselves to be weak in the face of this enemy.
What's the problem with the reavers?
Beyond their normal raiding, it's... well, one of their raids has put a hole in our plans. You see, the explosives on the dam need to be triggered by 2 key-coded detonators, so as to prevent any accidents. Problem is that in one of their raids, the reavers got their hands on the second detonator. Until we get it back, we can't trigger the dam.
Typical clerics, sacrificing the lives of others for their own twisted purpose.
Typical berserker. Can't see the wood for the trees.
If you buried your pride and found ways to work with the other free people, this decision wouldn't be necessary.
And you think the Hort is to blame for that? The oh-so-peaceful berserkers who call their leaders warlords? You don't even see your own hypocrisy.
How did the reavers get the detonator?
They caught us by surprise. A mass attack on one of our positions. In the panic, the detonator got left behind.
Do the reavers know what they have?
I doubt it. They probably would have tried to ransom it to us. It's probably on the table, exactly where it was left. At least for now. So, we have to figure out how we can force the reavers out of our fueling station so we can recapture the detonator. And we have to do it before the Albs attack, or they discover our plan.
Do you have a plan of attack?
Yes, but I'm more concerned about what happens after it. We've only got 6 clerics to man 2 monitoring posts. 3 on each side of the dam. We can attack, but I can't afford to take any casualties.
Where are these reavers located?
As far as we know, they're still at the fueling station. We've not seen them leave those ruins since they took them. We were using it as a monitoring post until we were overrun. It's across there, at the other side of the dam.
I'll take care of the reavers for you.
Do you really think you can take them all on? Well, if you think you can take them on, then I wish you luck. Will you join us on this attack? With you along, I know we can do this.
What? But I've already defeated them. I'm sure, let's...
Yes. Let's begin the attack.
Let's go. Follow me. Let's take out these damn reavers.
Like,
We're fighting in a tight space, so watch for crossfire. You don't want to hit any friendlies.
they are literally already dead, unless some more are going to spawn now.
Remember, these reavers care nothing for your lives, so show no quarter. We fight for Kalan. We fight for Ignadan. We fight for Magalan. Get ready. We're almost there.
The reavers are all dead.
Kalan must have been watching over us today. We will send a message to Ignadan. Hopefully this time they'll send us the reinforcements we need. If we can hold these monitoring posts, we can hold Abessa. Take anything you find on the reavers. You've earned it.
Should I return the detonator to them? Like, it seems like begging for disaster. Because that reminds me of what the Chinese did in World War II, where they did pretty much the exact same thing, which is blowing up the dams on the Yellow River, and they flooded like a whole swath of terrain as a defensive maneuver, but it ended up killing, you know, tens of thousands of their own citizens. So I think I'll keep the detonator. Especially because, as I said, the whole maneuver seems to make no sense. Because Zakor is like that way, kind of. And if they blew the dam up, all it would flood would be this part. So how would that even help against the Alb attack? It's not like they are attacking from this side, they are attacking from this side. So I don't even understand the plan, and I think it wouldn't even work, disregarding the high possibility of civilian casualties. So I think I'll keep the detonator for myself for now. How strong is that spider?
Look out!
Not that strong really at this point.
We will fight together.
Okay, but that's too many enemies at once to be comfortable. So I'll just leave them be for now.
Not good. Not good at all.
Okay, there's a teleporter. Which is pretty good. Okay, so that's the Elexetor.
Even great men fall when the power of Elex is taken from them.
Zardom, once trusted advisor to the first Elexetor. And now here you are, out of Zakor, separated from the Elex that gave you your powers.
I spent many weeks in fever, haunted by visions as the Elex that had sustained me slowly drained away. But in the end, I have been able to find a way to live with it. Despite the withdrawal, Jax, I am all that I was. But you, Commander, your appearance tells me it's not going well for you. Has the transition to emotion, to free thinking, unsettled the great Commander Jax?
Don't worry about me. I can handle this.
Then tell me about your situation.
I don't have any reason to trust you.
We are both renegades now, cast out and hunted by our own people. We need to trust each other.
Perhaps. My raider was shot down. Calyx declared that I had failed my mission for the directive, and so must be executed. But I still live, and I am searching for the truth of what happened to me. I hope you can help me discover what that truth is.
You want my help with that? And what exactly is it that you think I can do?
Why were you exiled? You were an Elexetor, the highest rank and honor amongst our people, and yet you left Zakor. Why?
Tarek, the first Elexetor, is following a course with the other Elexetors that I cannot. His mind is clouded. He cannot see the bigger picture clearly anymore.
And what is the bigger picture?
You have spent enough time away from Zakor. You must see the directive with different eyes now. But I put myself into exile so that I wouldn't have to discuss such things. Maybe one day the time to speak will come, but that is not today. I have found my place out here, and I will keep my peace.
You cooperate with the Free People?
With some. They judge you for your deeds as an Elexetor.
They fear you?
Yes. As I said, it was difficult at the beginning. There were some who recognized me, but I have kept my identity from most. I want to live in peace here.
I need weapons, and a way to improve my fighting strength.
Elex withdrawal has made both of us weak. You will need to spend your time and your strength wisely.
Judicator Ulbricht is looking for an experienced field commander to lead his troops against the Albs in Edan.
Then you must find someone from among the Free Peoples. The clerics will never follow an Alb.
Help me reach the Ice Palace.
You know unauthorized access to the palace is impossible. Without the correct codes, you won't get past the first defensive wall. The automated defenses will kill you before you get close.
Then I will give you the access codes.
From who? Any Alb who identifies you as a renegade will attack you immediately. How will you get the access codes without fighting our own people?
I will have to find another way to get the codes.
That should be the last of your worries. You have other things to achieve first. However, the fact remains that you will need to lure soldiers from their positions in Zakor. Soldiers who are sent into the lands of the free people rarely carry the codes to the inner areas of the Ice Palace. But then you know that better than I do, Commander. The security of the Ice Palace matters greatly to the Albs.
What would make the troops leave Zakor?
The directive, the great plan, and the highest goal of all Albs. Elex must continue to be extracted. They will only leave their fortifications in great numbers if something interferes with the directive.
And the only way I can think of to stop the flow of Elex into the Ice Palace is to destroy or deactivate the converters.
That makes sense.
The converters are heavily guarded.
I would expect so. But the influence of the Albs is not as strong as it once was in the lands of the Free People. Losses have been high, and the Free People have become more organized, at least within their factions. Some converters have maintenance issues, or have been shut down, like the one in Edan. But none of that is helpful as long as enough Elex is still reaching the Ice Palace.
Tell me more about your past at the Ice Palace.
I already told you. I have left that past behind me.
You can't deceive me. You want to take power in the Ice Palace.
What makes you believe that?
The Separatist leader, Sestak, told me. So what is it that you want? Are you planning war against the hybrid?
And you believe Sestak?
Do I believe him? I guess any of those choices imply... All of those choices do imply that I do believe him. There is no choice that says that I don't.
He didn't give me a reason to doubt his words. I trust him.
And how am I supposed to wage war? One Alb against Zakor? All I would gain is my own death. I have my new life here. That is what matters now.
It's obvious that you are hiding something. You are more powerful than you appear. You speak of Elex withdrawal and the doubt that plagues you, but none of that fits your appearance, your confidence, or your character. So drop the lie. We both know the truth, Zardom. You didn't stop consuming Elex when you left Zakor. You found yourself a source somewhere, and you have kept your strength. You can still cast magic.
I'm not the one pretending to be something I'm not, Commander.
What are you really doing out here, Zardom?
And what is it that you want, Jax? We all must find our own path as this world changes.
So, will you admit that you have kept the powers Elex gives you?
If you think I can acquire enough Elex to maintain my own strength, you are mistaken. Yes, I continue to consume Elex, pure Elex, but I have only enough to reduce the impact of withdrawal. If you are looking for magic outside Zakor, then you will have to look to the Berserkers of Edan.
Is Berserker magic as strong as the Albs magic?
Some of them are very effective. Their mana has allowed the magic of Edan to evolve a lot of power. I heard of a mage in the Domed City with the power to fight an Elexetor. And as a Berserker living beyond the borders of Edan, she might have a more open ear than those living under Berserker law every day.
She's literally right next to me, and she didn't say anything.
What if the Elexetors in Zakor learn of your plans?
Sooner or later, the Elexetors track down every Alb outcast. The question is whether or not we can survive until we are strong enough to be able to defend ourselves.
Do you think you have the strength to fight an Elexetor?
No, not at present. And you should know that an Elexetor has been seen near the Domed City. I think he has picked up your tracks.
How do you know that?
You've hardly been discreet. But He only has suspicions that you survived. He has no proof for now. I would suggest you take care of him before he learns you really are alive. If the Elexetors were to discover that you live, then they would concentrate their powers against you.
How do you plan to attack Zekor?
The only thing that would drive the hybrid soldiers from the Ice Palace is to stop the flow of Elex. The converter in northern Abessa is strategically important. If we could shut it down, that would show the Albs the limits of the hybrid's power. It would give us a chance to persuade others of our cause.
If you want war, then where is your army? You were revered in the Ice Palace. How many Albs still follow you?
None. My soldiers stayed in Zekor. Such is the power of Elex. Such is the power of the hybrid. It takes those with will to see the truth, but I'm not without power. I do have a force that is loyal to me. I have the strength to return to Zekor, to strike at the hybrid.
If it isn't in Zekor, then where are these soldiers?
I have told you my aims. I have told you that I have the resources to achieve them. For now, I will concentrate on building resources here in the lands of the free people. If you will play your part in the struggle that is to come, then I will tell you this. There is a camp in the mountains between Edan, Abessa, and Tavar. The people there are independent and fight for their own cause. They are a force waiting for a leader. You should seek them out. Perhaps there you can find what I have, a base of operations. Perhaps then you will see what I mean more clearly.
He's talking about the village of Origin, right? I've been there and I've been declared their leader already.
Are you allied with the Free People?
Our cause in defeating the hybrid matches theirs, but I will do nothing to endanger the future of the Albs. Each of the factions has their own motives which could prove dangerous to our people. I heard that the Duke of Tavar is constructing a bomb that is so destructive it could destroy a city. What we don't know is his target, or how an outlaw has put together the technology capable of this.
So you do want to challenge the hybrid?
Challenge? You say that as if it's unthinkable for an Alb.
For me?
The time is coming. We are close to achieving our evolution. But our enemy is close to completing his work as well. Find Thorold, discover his secrets. I must know what he intends before he dies. You may have lived your life in thrall to that machine, but the Albs existed before the hybrid took control. When the Albs searched for an identity, it was the hybrid that gave it to them. He gave us all worth through war.
Don't pretend you want peace, Zardom. That I won't believe.
The hybrid's last orders to you were to kill Thorold the Pilgrim, leader of the Berserkers, yes? But did he tell you why he ordered that?
And who should rule the Albs? You? It seems many in Zekor are beginning to question the hybrid's rule, but none have given me answers. None have said what the hybrid's plan is, or how they think they can better it. What is it we've fought for, Zardom? Don't you at least want to know that?
While First Elexetor Tarek follows blindly, I want answers. But I tell you, the hybrid won't give them to you. He only wants power for himself, and it will be the ruin of our people.
You're saying a lot, Zardom, but where is your proof?
You know the directive requires all Elex must be delivered to the hybrid. He says he must reach the peak of evolution perfection to secure the future of our people. But what will be left of our world at the end of this war for Elex? All Elex means exactly that, all the Elex on Magalan. But Do you think that the hybrid will ever be satisfied? What will happen when it has consumed all the Elex on Magellan? What then, Jax?
So you think the hybrid is lying? That it has a different goal for the directive?
I don't question his goal. I question our place in it. Do you believe that when the hybrid evolves, the Albs will serve at his side? After it has kept the truth and power for so long that its drive for Elex will just stop? No, Jax. After we have exploited the lands of the free people, the hybrid will only have one source of Elex left. Us. The first Elexetor, Tarek, is too blinded by the hybrid's promises to see that. But I know that once he is done with the rest of this world, the hybrid will extract the remaining Elex from us. He will feed his evolution.
You claim you are doing this for the Albs, but then you're prepared to kill them for your own cause?
It is a sacrifice that is painful to all. But the hybrid has blinded many of our brothers. There is no way to free all Albs. But with the blood of those who serve the hybrid, those lives will save others. But you will need to decide who you will back soon. The hybrid has sent a force of combat mechs and soldiers to advance inland into northern Abessa. This force must be stopped. Otherwise, they will tip the balance of power in Abessa in favor of the hybrid. Now you know my thoughts. And it is time for you to tell me your plans. What is it that you want?
I want the person who got me into this situation. I want Calyx.
For what? Revenge? Your brother doesn't want anything to do with you. He sees you as a traitor. He will kill you the first chance he gets.
Can I convince him? To be honest, I don't think so, but I will try if the game gives me the option.
He's my brother. We fought side by side our whole lives. He has to listen to me.
And how will you get close enough to speak to him? He is protected by a whole unit of soldiers and combat mechs.
I will find a way.
Well, maybe I can help you, Jax. Support me in my cause, and I will make sure that you reach Calyx.
You think you can do that?
Yes. And you know I am your best option. I recommend that you take my offer.
You will have my support, but you will have to deliver Calyx.
Then help me achieve the things I need to turn the balance of power back in our favor. Help me shut down those converters and make the preparations you need to. Do that, and I will tell you how you can lure Calyx to you. For my part, I will order my forces to infiltrate Zakor. I want a better idea of what is happening in the Ice Palace and the readiness of its defense systems. I will see you back here once you have completed your tasks.
The converter in northern Abessa has been deactivated.
Well, that was faster than I expected. No doubt the Ice Palace will be considering their response. Good. But I get the feeling you have more to tell me.
I have recruited a powerful mage from amongst the Berserkers. Her name is Caja.
Good. And were you able to win her over to our cause?
She wouldn't have come here otherwise.
So, this is her. Well, I hope the stories of her powers are true.
The Berserker mage Caja will help us.
So, you are the powerful mage I have heard of.
Do you want a demonstration?
No. Jax's word is enough to vouch for you. We will need to call upon you when we face the Elexetors. Good. Was there anything else to report?
I have taken command of Origin.
Then you can see the value of my advice. That place makes an excellent base for you, doesn't it? The free people are strong when they are well led. And now you have won that group over, perhaps others will follow. You have made progress, but there are still things to be done. I will be here waiting for you once you have completed the tasks.
Hey, I think I have something.
More traces of Elex?
Yeah, but the deposit is close to an Alb position in Zakor. We should make sure we're properly equipped before we go looking for Elex there. People trust you. You must prove worthy of that trust. You may have once been an Alb, but you've come to terms with your emotions. I respect you for that. I've got a bad feeling about this
I'm
place.
not going to go to the thingamajig, to the Elex deposit in Zakor yet, because I feel I'm probably not strong enough. I'll wait until I advance to the rank of Paladin to do that. For now, I will return to Sestag and tell him what Zardom has told me, and then I think I'll end this episode because it has been long enough. Actually, it has been long enough as it is, so I'll pause it here. And end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.